My name is Sue, and my children are survivors of child abuse that I knew nothing about by their stepdad, Gary Salt. He was one of the leaders of the paedophile ring, the Wonderland Club.
I am Rob, and I was abused as a child for 4 years by my stepfather. He photographed and videoed the abuse and sent them to the members of the Wonderland Club. 15 years have passed, and those images are still there and downloaded every day. I remember it all starting when I first saw him do it to my sister when we lived in Aswood. I caught him. I didn't know what he was doing at first. And then he picked me up by my throat, carried me down the stairs, telling me if I ever told anyone he'd killed me. And it went on from there. He started doing things to me as well for quite a few years onwards.
Disbelief is how I felt. I found out through policemen knocking on my door, basically, and coming with social workers and bringing my daughter and my son home from Gary's flat. And they said that they'd been suspicious of abuse. It's not something I wanted to believe. Didn't think it would ever come of anything. And then, obviously, when the evidence came out that it had, I was gutted. You can't describe the feeling as a mum. You just can't. I'm aware the case against Gary had 25 cases of rape, sexual assault, anal rape, and he was filming this and putting it online.
It's what I've learnt to live with. Took a long time, took a lot. Never really spoke to anyone, so it was something I always bottled up. It made me ill at one point. I suffered from depression, tried killing myself because I couldn't cope. And then I looked at my life, where I was at, and thought, what was the point of fighting the past, and moved on. Learnt to deal with what happened to me. It's always going to be there, but it's accepting what's happened so you can move on, rather than living in the past and making you worse. I heard what he got, not that I was happy about it. I think it was wrong from other sentences that I've heard that other people received that were in the same club from different countries. It makes me sick at times, knowing that I'm a 27-year-old guy and my picture of a boy is still out there of me. And I'll one day, hopefully, try and stop that from happening.
Are you aware that people as far away as Australia, Canada, America are downloading those pictures?
I wasn't aware that people were still downloading. It's from a personal experience. I know little about internet. I've no interest in computers for obvious reasons. And to know that people in other countries that far are still downloading, they're still committing a crime. They're carrying that crime on years later.
I would say to internet companies in a whole, that what if it was their kids, their loved ones, nieces or nephews, other family members that there's indecent pictures of? Would they want it if it was them? They'd do more if it was family. What about all the other families that have suffered?
I'm aware that people are still downloading pictures of my children, my kids, and that kills me.